Real Joe Gorga, the husband of the Housewives of New Jersey, has allegedly been sued by his former attorney for refusing to cover legal costs associated with a $6 million real estate transaction. The U.S. Sun has exclusive knowledge that Joe is being sued for $3,337.50 in unpaid legal fees by his former attorney Alan Trembulac. According to the complaint, which was submitted on June 26, Alan was chosen by Joe to represent him in a $6 million commercial real estate deal in December 2020. According to court documents, the plaintiff provided legal services to the defendant in connection with the transaction between December 8, 2020 and May 6, 2021. The plaintiff sent the defendant itemized bills for the $3,337.50 worth of services given on May 14 and June 9, 2021, respectively. Despite plaintiff's demands, the defendant has failed and refused to pay any portion of the amount due, the lawsuit said. Payment has been requested but not received. Teleconferences, reading and rewriting contracts, and other services are provided. Alan is also asking for interest, legal fees, and court costs. According to court documents, Joe received a summons, but he hasn't replied to the complaint. Joe, 48, has been sued previously, according to the U.S. Sun, for a total of $110,972.58. This is his most recent legal battle. After paying $950,000 for the Franklin Lakes property, Joe, Melissa, 43, and their 3 children moved into their New Jersey estate in November 2022. Contractors who claimed the house husband failed to reimburse them for the expenditures incurred during the construction of the newly constructed mansion initially sued him in November 2022 for $30,264.06. According to All About the Tea. The County Concrete Corporation is now suing Joe for a whopping $110,972.58, according to a later report in the U.S. Sun. County Concrete Corporation claimed they supplied materials to Joe from September 2021 to January 2022 in the amended complaint submitted on December 21, 2022. They asserted that the items were worth a total of $110,972.58. According to court documents, the plaintiff has made numerous attempts to get in touch with the defendants. The money due to the plaintiff for the supplies that were previously provided by the defendants has not been paid. The defendants have not kept their promises to the plaintiff. The defendant's failure to do so amounts to a contract violation. A jury trial was requested by County Concrete Corporation. Joe answered by denying each and every accusation made by the plaintiff. According to court documents, plaintiff's claims are prohibited by fraud. Plaintiff is ineligible for compensation since she did not act in good faith during this transaction. The parties should be held to their agreement, which was for a lower sum than was asserted. There is no legal justification for the claim against defendant Gorga personally because he was and is operating in his business position. He asked for the case to be dismissed and that his legal bills be paid. Then, earlier this month, Radar Online revealed that Joe and Melissa were being sued by a lady who had been hurt at a residence they were in charge of managing. In response, Melissa and Joe refuted her claims of carelessness and requested that the lawsuit be dismissed. The matter is still pending. As Joe and Melissa prepare to be booted from the Real Housewives of New Jersey, legal issues arise. The star's battle with Teresa Giudice and her husband Luis Ruelas was the main focus of the most recent season. At Teresa and Luis' engagement celebration, the family squabbled because Joe and Melissa weren't seated at their table. In addition, Teresa and Melissa clashed about Melissa's decision to forego being a bridesmaid. In the season finale, it was revealed that Luis had told Joe about a rumor about Melissa's fidelity, which she had refuted. At the reunion, the family fought once more, and they ultimately decided to part ways. Teresa even suggested that Melissa would lose her job as a TV host. It was earlier reported by the U.S. Sun that Melissa's final season might be this one. You're finished with the show when Teresa is finished with you. Former cast members have had it in the past, and Melissa could experience it as well. According to the source, Teresa, 50, who is the only cast member who has been around from the beginning of the show, runs the show. When it came down to it, Melissa would be fired if Teresa threatened to skip the meeting because of her, the insider said. Since season 3, Joe and Melissa have been on the program.